Yo, MUTCrew in the house. What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the best promos throughout this whole MUT25 year. I do plan on releasing videos like this within this week and going on to next week, just going over and grading the whole MUT25 year itself. So starting off with the promos, you know, it just all dates back to the beginning of the year with the fantasy cards. When they first released them, they called them, you know, Team of the Week cards, which is fine. It's a little change. And then they also had it be the elite tier instead of the green fantasy tier. You know, and that kind of upset a lot of the MUT vets because they're so used to the whole green fantasy tier. Which that's something that, you know, is kind of a big deal to us. It's like, why would you change that? You know, don't mess with something that's not broken. And it's just kind of it's just that kind of feel like, man, when I open this card, I'll know I'll get a fantasy card, not an elite card. So they did listen to the community and they did change them to the green fantasy tier, which was very thankful. It's just that kind of, you know, MUT feel. When you open a pack and you get a fantasy card, you'll see that it's green. So that's one of the best things that I thought they did. They actually listened to us and they changed it. So then we go into October and it's Halloween time. They got the most feared cards. Those are pretty cool. And then once you get the most feared cards, you know, they had those certain it was like Friday through Sunday, like a weekend where they morphed into 99 overall cards, which is pretty cool. A lot of people had a whole bunch of them, and you know, it really, at that point in time, it really stacked up their team because, you know, not many people had like high overall teams at that time in MUT. So just having the most feared cards really boosted a lot of people's teams, which was pretty cool. I see a lot of people did enjoy the Halloween promo, so that's cool. And then we come into the whole BCA breast cancer awareness cards, which everybody loves, you know, especially the MUT vets. I enjoyed them. You know, we missed out on them last year in MUT 13, so we were really glad that they came back this year. You know, it was, you know, a whole bunch of them that you could collect them and get a higher coin reward within a certain amount of time, and you got a I think it's like a 95, 96 overall Derrick Brooks, and that card still to this day people still play with. It's one of the best coverage linebackers in the game still. I know many people still roll with that card because it plays really well. Personally, I never played with it, but I always heard positive reviews, and I still see and hear people play with that card. Now coming up is one of my favorite, and I think probably one of the best promos of this year. It was Packtoberfest, where they released a, you know, a crazy amount of packs for a limited time. So basically they had like pro packs, all pro packs, legendary packs, like these legendary premium packs. It was just nuts. And they had BCA packs too. And you know, there'd be so many packs of each, and once one pack runs out, the next pack would come into the game. And honestly, I thought it was just one of the best promos. I mean, it really had my adrenaline pumping. You know, just, you know, from always playing MUT, it was just so fun just to rip packs. And I really thought it was one of the best promos because you would get a collectible within like all the packs, and like later on you would put the collectible in a collection and get a legendary coach, which was pretty cool. I instantly sold mine for like 75k at that time, but that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So then we got Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving came with the food collectibles and the cornucopia packs. Wasn't too big of a fan for that. You guys did see the cornucopia pack on my channel. You were able to get some good stuff in that pack, but mine wasn't too great. But it was a cool concept, but that's when the collectibles came full force into the game. Then comes Christmas. We got the whole ghost cards on the past, future, and present. I like the idea of it. Some of them I thought they could have had a little bit better cards, but overall the Christmas promo wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Excuse me. Coming into the Pro Bowl collection, they had all of them were collectibles. You would collect them, and you would get a Deion Sanders and a Jerry Rice, which a lot of people thought there would be a catch to, and there wasn't. You would just collect them, and then you would get the cards. So those those were really good cards. They were probably the best cards in the game, but they're, you know, fairly cheap too. So I mean, that's pretty cool though. I played with that Deion and Jerry for a while. But then we come into the playoff time for the Super Bowl. They had playoff cards, Super Bowl collectibles. You know, the collectibles would they would have outcomes of the Super Bowl, and if that came out in the Super Bowl, you would get so many coins for that card. And I made a lot of coins off that promo. A lot of people didn't enjoy it, but I actually enjoyed it, in my opinion. I mean, still, it was collectibles, which a lot of people didn't enjoy. But if you look back into last year, we basically had collectibles, but they just weren't called collectibles. So, but right here, we're gonna take a game-winning field goal, and my part, I messed up big.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert!
But anyways, then we got the whole draft, MUT draft. In my opinion, the whole MUT draft idea was awesome. Having the community do our own fantasy draft, that was pretty cool. But then the whole draft collectibles, there was a collectible for each team to be drafted, and you had to get the right ones to get that Johnny Football. Well, get them, put them in a collection and get those Path to the Draft elite cards, and then get Johnny. I mean, a lot of people didn't like that, but you did get Johnny. He was a beast card. And then comes the most controversial promo of the year, the Easter egg. Let's just not talk about it. It's over and done with. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, leave a comment. Hope you guys subscribe, and I will talk with you guys later. Peace.